Reloader Field is set for our competitors to begin their charge. Thank you everyone and welcome to Reloadersport. Today, two competitors race to take back their side of the field by eliminating the invaders. And as you can see, the targets are all set up for our first ever test race. This is Chris, your play-by-play for today's match, and I'm joined on commentary by the authority of attack, Joe Pistolero.
Good morning, Chris. It's a beautiful day out here in the Mojave Desert. I'm looking forward to getting started with the sport that we call Reloader.
And we'll be starting things off with the first round of a best 2 out of 3. The Reloader Chief takes on Joe Pistolero in our first ever match. But first, some information on the sport of Reloader and how to play.
Reloader is a survival-themed, functional strength, target shooting one-on-one competition. The objective is to earn ammo and hardware by completing challenges and use them to eliminate all targets on your side of the field. The contest positions players on opposite, identical sides and is divided into 3 zones: the race, the reloader, and the nether ender zones. The game begins at the race, which is a drag sled sprint to the reloader zone. The player who arrives first will be awarded with 1 ammo. In the reloader zone, ammo is obtained through physical challenges called reloads, and players have the option on which reloads to do and how many. Reloads for our alpha testing will be a sandbag carry, 7-gallon farmer's walk, cash retrieval, and a dummy drag. Move these reloads to the center of the field to earn their designated ammo. As ammo is collected, the player can decide when they want to unlock their firearm by rescuing a dummy friend behind enemy lines. Once players have unlocked their piece and have enough ammo, they can take their shots at the invading targets from the reloader zone into the nether ender. Athletes will be armed with a CO2-powered, pump-action paintball pistol to dispense justice, and failure to knock out all targets will have you seeking out more reloads to earn ammo. The final boss target is bulletproof and must be weakened by successfully passing a memory challenge. Players may then retrieve the mace ball from the nether ender zone and strike a finishing blow.
And there's a ton of action and moving parts on our screen during the competition that enhance the experience of the game. Up top, our game clock counts down from 9 minutes for all rounds and shows 1 round in the best of 3 series. At the margins, our cylinders indicate how much ammo each athlete has, when they unlock a weapon, and when they neutralize a target. Our ticker at the bottom provides statistical information for each racer on their side of the screen. Lastly, our central game map shows real-time movement of our players and physical items on Reloader Field. If they move on the field, you'll see it on the map.
So Chris, you're telling me that 4 guys have invaded each side of the field, kidnapped my friends, and I'm just supposed to call one time and play the role model?
That's right, or you can fortify your supplies to earn ammo, take aim, and matters into your own hands.
Well, grip strength and loading ice aside, I'm pumped and ready for round 1 in this best 2 of 3 series.
Well, before we kick off, Joe, please hit us with the Reloader Field Guide, which will give us a brief outline for today's field.
Today's course is a limited test version of Reloader's ever-evolving field. For our alpha testing version 1, there will be a total of 15 pieces of ammo on the field, with 7 on each side and 1 extra for the winner of the race at the onset. Each side of the field will have 3 shooting targets and 1 non-shooting final boss target that can only be defeated with the mace. Players will unlock their gun after using the wheelbarrow to rescue the dummy from the nether ender zone. And they'll unlock their mace after placing the colored ammo boxes in the correct order.
There are 5 of those boxes of varying weights lined up for each side of the field, and our athletes will need to specifically place 3 into the wheelbarrow in exact order.
And the lineup is red, blue, and chrome. And that order as the player sees it from the wheelbarrow.
Let us know in the comments if you remembered the order till the end of the race, or if watching YouTube has completely killed your short-term memory.
Or a what?
And here we go. The air raid siren will indicate the reloader field is being attacked and signal the start of this round. And our first round of reloaders in the books. Let's take a look at the highlights and some of the keys to victory. Joe, that first key to victory was winning the race. Tell us about it.
Oh yeah, definitely. On my mind right out the gate. I thought it was a good idea to win that race, get a piece of ammo. It gives you the ability to kind of strategize and figure out how you're going to continue that first round from there.
It really did open up the options for you for the rest of the match. Which takes us to our second key to victory, the pace. And by that we mean you were able to dictate the pace of the match by winning that first piece of ammo.
Oh definitely, it was advantageous. I had one piece of ammo under my belt. I could go for a quick second one, which as you can see here forces you to go to the supply bag, which is a 150-pound lift, probably the most difficult task at this point.
The way you went about in earning your ammo with those jerry cans was a lot easier than the route that I took.
Oh definitely. winning the race allowed me to go for an easier reload, where you had to exert about as much as you had just to get 4.
And you didn't stop there. You also rescued the dummy to the middle of the field, which earned you 2 more pieces of ammo.
Well, at that point, I felt I had the time just to go for it and give myself a little bit of insurance.
You had 6 pieces of ammo. You could take your time for 3 targets. How are you feeling shooting that gun for the first time?
A little nervous. You know, it's not something I had practiced a lot, which again is why I knowing I have the time, I got the 6 pieces just to ensure that I could hit all the targets.
Our last key to victory was unlocking that mace, and that's really the last thing you need to do before knocking out that final boss.
Well, yeah, this is an intriguing part of the sport itself. We have the memory cards, which you first see in the beginning and then have to remember in the end, put in correct order, take it to unlock that mace. Fortunately, I was able to do so, get the mace and take out that final boss target.
So you weren't tired enough to forget, which means we need to make this a little harder. But let's go over the stats for the first round of our first match. And you had 3 reloads and 6 pieces of ammo, which ended up being the difference in the game. You went 3 for 5 shooting. I went 2 for 4. But you actually got that 3rd hit on your 5th shot. So that extra reload was actually your key to victory in the end.
It was a big help. Like I said, I was a little nervous, and that extra always helps. Came in handy.
So I know for myself, the 2 reloads I did really took a lot out of me. And that's because they were the 2 heaviest on the field. You, on the other hand, were able to do 3 reloads, get 6 pieces of ammo, but didn't look too tired. Is that a testament to your conditioning or the strategy you took on the field?
I'd like to say a testament to my conditioning, but to be honest, it was more the strategy that I wanted to go about things for this first ever race that we ran. That was my goal. It worked to my advantage, and things did come out for the most part how I had hoped.
Anything you would change from that first round? I know for myself, I need to do a better job of rescuing the dummy to unlock my weapon. I didn't have a easy time with that wheelbarrow, so second round I'll be looking to getting that guy out a little easier without hurting myself.
For me, I mean, a lot of people are going to find out that sprint sled in the beginning is not necessarily the easiest. Personally, that's something I think I could probably always do better.
So that'll wrap it up for this first week of Reloader Sport. We look forward to seeing you all again next week. This is the Reloader Chief.
And I'm the Authority of Attack, Joe Pistoletto. We thank you for tuning in, and we look forward to seeing you next week.
Next time on Reloader, our competitors switch sides with Joe Pistoletto up 1-0 in this best of 3. Can Pistoletto claim a victory on both sides of the field? Or will the Reloader Chief overcome his first round struggles and tie it up? Find out next time on Reloader Sport.